Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
I am excited here today. We are getting essentially an art show from somebody who doesn't just paint. This is a very unique approach to art, and we're going to dig into that. And wait till you hear we've got. This is just amazing. He's a mystic, a master healer, spiritual healer, numerologist, which I found out last week in terms of my name and my birth date. He nailed it right on target with his numerology skills. Joseph Botros Agape joins us here on the program. Welcome back, Joseph. How are you doing?
Very good. How are you, Steve? I'm doing great.
Doing well here. It's good to have you here. And
Good.
when we talk about art and these paintings we see in the background, which by the way are beautiful, very, very vivid, colorful, interesting. You don't just paint. There's more that goes into it.
So everything you described about me before, I put it in the painting. The numerology, the numbers, the energy, the emotional, mental, emotional, and energies for somebody. I can create a painting designed according to your vibration and what your vibration can say about you, and this painting here is completely energetic. So that's mean it's not just having a painting on your wall. It's having paintings that can do something for you while you're not even paying attention.
I love that thought because it's great having a painting on your wall and you feel something. You always get emotion.
There's energy. There's something going on. There's some, it's not without knowing what exactly it is, but you start seeing things shifting. Your way of thinking might shift. Your way of, whatever you want to be into that, you can have. Now, I have an additional aspect to the painting. I provide quanta healing art meditation with it. If somebody would like you to use the meditation, now we're talking about self-healing.
So take us through the process, as somebody that does master healing, energy work, numerology, all of that. You have a blank canvas in front of you. Where do you begin?
I begin first. I have to speak. If I'm doing one directly to you, I have to get first your date of birth.
Okay.
For me to see what vibration you are, where you're coming, what's your weaknesses, because what I want to do is to bury your weaknesses or your negative emotions, and then put on top whatever Steve would like to have into his life to start changing. So I put the positive element, and the meditation will help. If you have to clear something from the past, it will take you through time travel into a portal and portal is an energetic field, by the way. So it's not like it's a major rocket science, but you go through a portal and you can go backward and you can go forward. Now, if we're going to fix something that happened 20 years for you, because to release that energy field that is still hunting you till today, we go and we go to the event when it happened. Maybe we go a day before and we prevent you to go into the event any longer. That's mean we already derailed the event.
I need to know that. I need to understand that better.
Okay. So if you have an accident happened 20 years ago.
Okay.
And the accident really affected you emotionally, and you're still into those emotions that you're feeling, what's going on here? I have, I deleted, I work with so many healers, I work with so many different things, I try everything, I want to counseling, I did everything, but I'm still hunted with it. So what we do with the quanta healing art meditation, I'll take you to a place where it's an island. I've been working with the island for about 35 years. I'll take you to your own island. We create your own island. And in that island, we look into that instance at that time. I will ask you how you felt I want you to get all the feeling from it through that meditation. I don't need to know the feelings eventually, but I will ask you to recall them again. Now we take those feelings, we put them into an energetic field for the universe to taking care of them. We don't need you to taking care of them anymore because they're too old. So then I will take you to an elevated frequency space higher than the 3D consciousness to a 5D consciousness for you to have seen it from an elevated space. So you're not looking at the event as it happened to you at any longer. You're looking at it from a higher perspective. You're looking at it down. So you're not living it anymore. You're totally different frequency. So when we get into that point, we start elevating it to detach it from you. Then we go into your identical self. I will introduce you to your identical self, and your identical self is another part of who you are to keep you balanced in life. You chose in this life to have those emotions and feelings. Your identical self chose totally the opposite, the positive feelings of
So
your feelings.
I want to clarify or better understand, and I totally get what you're saying, Joseph, in terms of raising your vibration, your frequency, and dealing with that event that took place, let's say 20 years ago. Applying that to the art, are you saying that you're going to make somebody feel that way through the painting, or you're going to work with them in a certain level first and then do the painting?
Both at the same time.
Both at the same time.
Yes. Like if you take the look at this painting here, this painting have 5 layers of paint on top of each other, and it has 32 colors in it.
Wow.
Now each color is a different frequency. Some colors are chosen for love, for this, for whatever it is somebody wants it, I can put the colors accordingly. So when you go inside of to change the event, now while we are there to change the event, I'll take you at the same time to go to the past life through the painting now. I bring you from the island. I will ask you to look into the painting, look directly into the painting, and let your eyes draw to one space. If your eyes chose this space here, then focus on that space. That will be your portal. So that portal will open up for you the moment you choose it into your mind's eye now. You close your eyes into your mind's eye, then you start going. Then we can go into any past lifetime to see if the same vibration is a pattern for you from many lifetimes.
I find this fascinating, Joseph, in that there is sound healing.
There's everything healing.
But sound healing, it's very real. People can help heal you energetically through sound and the vibrations that come off of different, call them instruments, sound bowls, whatever it might be. Or you could even go on YouTube and get 3 hours of a certain frequency, certain sound, could be 578 hertz. It could be a sound that's going to make you feel better, comfort you, help you heal. So I've got that, but I never thought of this. This is almost like color therapy in some regard.
Yes, it is. It is a big time. It is, in a way, you have it programmed to the way you would like it to be, because color are soothing sometimes. Like there is some color. If you look into your closet, you will see you have one dominant color, that you always have one big one color, and the rest maybe you have one piece of, but there's one color you always wear it. You like to wear that color.
Yes.
And it's in every closet. This is not only for one person. Everybody have the same. Some people have a lot of blue, some have gray, some have a lot of black, some, and some have a lot of colors.
Now, why is that? Why do we gravitate to a certain family of colors? Because it makes us feel better, or it resonates within us?
It would resonate with you at that moment you are at this time. Next month you might have, I have to throw everything. I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of that. So this is where it plays from both ends.
Wow.
Now, colors are soothing. Now, when you go into that portal, for example, here, if you go to that portal, you see it's orange, for example. Now, but underneath that portal, once you go inside, you're already passing through many different colors inside, because there's 5 layers here. This is not one layer painting, just a paint of one layer, and that's it. There's 5 times painting on top of each other. So each level of those paintings is gonna bring you something to enhance you from different angles.
So when we look at the other paintings that you have on your wall, why are they, what makes them different? That's where I'm going with that. What makes them different from that painting that you have there?
You don't want to become just one painting all the same, come on, we have to become creative here.
I get that. I get that. But
No, but let me continue how the process of the painting happened. So we created that painting. Now I put all the colors that I need to get after my calculation for the colors vibration. I leave them in front of me. Then I go myself a channel and I allow divine to take the painting in order to what exactly you need. There's a channeling after. There's a channeling part of it. So it's not me who's sitting and painting exactly. I decided what to be into that painting, whatever needs to show up.
So your hand is guided by spirit, energy, whatever.
Whatever. It's guided to that. And they have all the colors in front of me, and then I start picking up the colors. Whatever it needs to be, which way and how it goes. How far you can go with it, how contrast you want it, how colorful you want it, how in your face you want it, whatever it is, needs to be for that person. Like I have an example, one of my clients long time ago, and when she walked into my place and she said, "Oh, this painting, there's something in it. I have pain in my left shoulder." I said, "What feeling is bringing you?" And we release those feelings. Now, she looked at the painting, there's nothing anymore. It's gone. So it helped her release that moment of that pain, or those emotions. And eventually she bought the painting.
Wow.
Just
to go back on that example with that woman. So that was a painting that you did for her specifically?
No, I was doing it in general. The first painting that I did, they were all open to anybody.
That's why I was asking that. So
because they were designed to, in my mind, when I was putting the paintings on and doing them, I designed them for one person that the moment they see that painting, they're gonna get it, because it's designed for them.
But you didn't know.
I don't have to know.
Okay, wait a minute.
Why I have to be the judge about it?
Wait a minute. Wait. So you created this painting because you maybe were guided to do this painting. Mm-hmm. And then this woman stepped into your life, and that was the painting for her.
Mm-hmm. And many of my paintings been sold that way.
Wow. Do you feel, Joseph, that it was meant to be, or it just happened to be that she saw that painting and she felt something from it?
There's no coincidence in life.
Well, I agree. I totally agree.
There's no coincidence. No.
Yeah.
And even if somebody arrived and saw the painting and they said, "Oh, let me think about it," don't worry about it. I don't even rebuttal them. It doesn't matter, because that right person is gonna get it anyway.
Okay, so interesting point here. What if that painting was destined to be for Sally, and Michael walks in and says, "Hey, I want to buy that painting." How do you know who the painting's for? Would you let him buy that painting because he's feeling something? But what we're talking about here is you painted that because you were guided by her. You have never even met her. Would you tell Michael that, nah, that one's not for you?
The painting that she took, there was three people wants the same painting. Okay. I give it to the first one.
Okay.
Who took it?
But the bottom line here is it connected with all of them in some way.
Yes.
It might have been, you said she had shoulder pain, Michael over here could have wanted the painting because
Michael, he found another one somewhere else.
Yeah, or he could have stress and anxiety. He looked at the painting, but a certain
And
section of the painting resonated, vibrated something that made him feel better.
yes, because for Michael, it was for him to get into my place. What if that painting brought him to my place, but then he found his painting?
Right.
There's no coincidence.
Yeah.
There's no coincidence. It's unbelievable how we can project it. Now, if you finish your healing, now you can start going with it into looking in the future. What is it I want to have to start working with my calling, with my mission in life? What am I here to do? We start. You will have different style of meditations to take you to that level. Now, if you're skeptic about meditation, you can still use the painting without any meditation. It's
I
only it changed the environment of your place. That's all it is.
I wish I had the time that I could just sit back and stare at one of those paintings in the
I can take you through a meditation at one show. We can do dedicated for a meditation.
That's what I'm talking about, where you just look at the painting, you focus on it. Uh,
Yeah.
Interestingly, today I had a little minor surgery. I'm here, all good. But to not think about the pain, I just focus on the wall. I've never a dot. I've never done that before, and I felt myself going into a meditative state, and I was like, "This is actually good." So
Yes.
I wish I had one of your paintings then.
Look, close your eyes. Close your eyes,
Mhm.
and where your eyes open up immediately, open your eyes, and where your eyes goes to what point in the painting, doesn't matter where it is. I want you to center into that point. Look into the color around it. Look into the colors around it. Now, close your eyes again, and then save. You saved already the location of that portal into your mind's eye. Now, let your mind's eye open up the portal in front of you.
Do I open my eyes at this point?
No, you don't have to open your eyes. Into your mind's eye now. Now we're going into the galactic game inside. So
Hmm.
now I want you to look into that portal, and I want you to withdraw with you all the pain that you have. And I want you to also bring with you a fast recovery right now. And just keep walking into the portal. You can just ask your healing doctor to come with you in order to make the healing take place seamlessly. There's nothing, there's everything is showing up in your own space. Allow the colors now to come and do their magic work on you. I want you to take a deep breath, inhale, and repeat in your mind, I am healthy. And exhale, I am that. Then inhale again, I am pain-free. Then exhale, I am that. Then look back into the colors into your mind's eye and pick one color. Then allow the universe to send you that color to come through your crown chakra on top of your head. It will open up a bud on the top of the head, on the chakra, crown chakra, and the light of that color of your choosing will come down into your own being. And let it go and clean up and do all the magic for if it was an operation, for the operation, and let it heal as soon as possible. Eventually, let it heal right now, if that's what your choice is. And it's pain-free. Now, I want you to go to a time when you had a strong immune system. doesn't matter what age. I want you to feel that immune system of that age. I want you to feel it into your body. Feel everything through it. Enjoy that immune system. At that time, maybe you were 24, you were 16, you were whatever age, it doesn't matter. Even if it was for 1 hour, you felt that. I want you to embody it, feel it, let it vibrate through you. Now, I'm going to ask you to borrow that immune system from that time, and I want you to bring it to Steve right now. We're going to install the healthy, strong immune system. And I want you to embody it in your body right now. Breathe again. One more breath. Breathe in. I am healthy. Breathe out. I am that. And when you're ready, just move your hand and feet and open your eyes back to the portal. And I want you to close it.
Close my eyes or the portal?
Close the portal itself. Just say it's closed.
Pretty powerful stuff. And interestingly, I didn't want to initially look at that red spot that you've been referring to on that painting, but that's immediately where my eyes went. Then I went up to the yellow and then went right back to the red. And I didn't want to. That was not my goal. In fact, I tried to get away from it because you were pointing it out. And in my mind, I didn't want to, just go there because you were talking about it.
Because this point here will refer to your base chakra, sacral chakra, and also solar plex.
Pretty amazing stuff. I want to ask, there's a red painting in back of you.
The one behind me?
It's circular. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm curious what your inspiration was for that. How did that painting come about?
That was when I was doing my solo exhibition. I done it live, this one.
You say again?
I did it live.
You said you did it live?
Yeah, I was doing my solo exhibition, and I was doing demonstration. This one I did it live, but I knew what I want into it, and I just want and put it down. It took me half an hour to do it.
All right, hold on. That painting 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What type of medium do you work in?
Acrylic.
Everything's acrylic.
Acrylic, but this one have paste in it. It has different things inside of it too.
Wow.
Not only just the paint, because this one here, that's paste.
When you say paste, you mean what?
It's a harder substance that will dry. It will keep the form that you want it.
And you add color to it. Are you adding acrylic?
I add color to it, yeah.
Oh, wait a second. I was just looking on Amazon the other night. Would that be like, call it molding paste that you add to it?
Molding paste, yes, it.
Wow. How interesting. See, I know a little something about it.
Yes, you see? And you think you don't know much.
Yeah, well, sometimes you surprise yourself, but yeah.
I'm starting my painting class on December 29, I think. And I don't teach painting in that class, but I awaken people's blockages from allowing their creative sides to manifest. And people who came to this program, they never touch a brush. Now they have 40, 50 paintings done.
Wow. You're inspiring me. I need to find the time because I'd love to paint. And I've never painted abstracts. I've always painted, and I get bored doing that. And I think there's a reason.
No. Abstract is you're open to more potentials.
Exactly.
allowing the creative side of you to surface and play. Go play, playfulness. So that's mean you're telling me you're doing some boring painting because you don't like to be playful.
And when you're doing those kind of, yes, because everything is regimented in life. So it's like, okay, let me do that painting. I'm going to paint that barn, fall scene, whatever it might be, tall grass leading your eye to the, okay, all great. But what happens? You hold yourself to a certain look. That has to look a certain way. If it doesn't look
Yes.
like a barn, it's not a barn. What is it? What is that thing? If you
Yeah.
if you let your inspiration just go,
Yeah. I teach freestyle me. Just go have fun.
yeah.
Why don't you want to have fun?
But there's more to it than that. It's not just having fun, Joseph, when you're painting. There is more to it for you. There's the frequency, the vibration, the vibe, the emotion that
Yes.
comes from it.
And next month I'm gonna be teaching people who painted how to put those frequency inside of them.
I would love to learn more about that. I think that that's powerful stuff as I learn more and more about energy healing and what energy and frequencies can do for you. Just the fact, to know that that's what's the baseline for your paintings. Like final questions here. I'm really curious. When you put the colors in there,
Uh-huh.
are you in your mind, are you being directed by the frequency? Is there
Yeah.
a vibration like that yellow? I'm gonna assume that's a higher vibration because it's a
Yeah.
brighter, vivid color. Is that where that's coming from?
Yeah. But inside of that yellow, also behind it, there used to be gold also for abundance.
Hmm. I I'm
But
curious.
you don't see it here. You don't see it here. It's in the background.
Out of all the paintings that we're looking at, and a lot of times I used to be, I don't know if I shared with you, I wanted to be a syndicated cartoonist. And I came very close. And it was at about the same time I was going toward radio, and one, overtook. Obviously, this is it, and that's all good. But the art is still inside me. But everything you have there is like a child. It's one of your babies up there. And sometimes it's hard to play favorites. Oh, that's my favorite child there. But do you have a painting that is your favorite in this room right now? Is there one that you
You
grab?
know what I used to call my painting? My girlfriends. You know, so in a sense, there is no favorite because each one have its own story.
Right. Yeah. And the same thing if you were dating a number of girls, each would have her own different quality that you
Quality
enjoy.
then,
Right.
yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
So it is, it's like you're having fun, you're playing, you're enjoying your time, you're you're taking some pressure from you to let it go. So what? It's not like everything has to be.
Yeah.
Why at 10 o'clock at night I need to think about the whole world, what's happening? Who cares? Let me go have fun, enjoy my painting.
Yeah. Yeah. And that, what a
As
great way.
simple as that. Why we complicate things? There is something that I really emphasize so much on it, me, because life is simple. We make it complicated.
We do. We do.
Life is really simple, but we make it complicated by choice.
We do. And
And
we don't live in the moment most of the time. If you're painting right now, that's it. It's in front of you. Unless you're thinking
that's
about
it.
the end result. But I have to believe, and I've never painted abstract. You're not thinking about the end result because you're not thinking about, right, that the barn has to be there, the sky's got to be there, the grass has got to be there. What's that
I
going to
don't
look
care.
like when it's done? No, it's like it's an evolution like life.
It's a create. This is what called creativity, creation. You're creating. You're the creator here now.
Yeah.
You're making your own judgment how you want. Now, sometimes I put colors that they don't even correspond in the chart of the colors. I told you, no, no, don't put it. Most of the time, I put them together and they came out really nice.
And,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I totally know what you mean because when I look at the different paintings, there is synergy between the colors. I don't look at them and say, whoa, whoa, wait a minute, that's dark. That's not working. They all work, but I don't even think you were thinking about it. It just came out.
No, I'll just put the colors. If I'm doing one general painting as a general painting, I put some colors. I want to have it for inspiration, for motivation, empowerment, and enlightenment, whatever it is. I put the vibration of those as the colors in front of me. So these I'm gonna have them emphasized on the top. So from my own knowledge, from with my own client, sometimes if I say, what is enlightenment? What is a client would love to have enlightenment? What they're stuck in the negative side of the enlightenment. So I'll find the negative side. I usually put the negative on the first layer, and then I bury the first layer completely with the positive.
That's fantastic. I could talk forever, but we're way over time. Tell everybody if they want to see more of your art or if they want to learn more about what you do as a healer, spiritual teacher, numerologist, where do they go?
They can go to soulvisionawakening.com, soulvisionawakening.com, or they can go for the art is Joseph Buttrus Gabi, Ghabi, at Joseph Buttrus Gabi art.com, art.com.
Wow.
So
really,
and look at the easy way, put Joseph Gabi in Google, you'll find all my pages anyway.
yeah,
So
Gabi, right?
Ghabi or Agape also, they work.
Yeah.
You'll find me. You're not gonna lose me.
It's funny when we started talking today, we kind of didn't know what we were going to talk about, what direction we were going to go in. And I'm so happy that we talked about your art because it's.
But by the way, we just started talking about the art. There's a lot more.
I know, that's it. So maybe we'll get to that sometime. But always.
But if you want, we can dedicate one call. Only we do the whole call. It's a meditation.
I would love that.
If we take for something specifically one feeling, and let's go clean up that feeling. I will do it shorter to fit the show timing, but it will be, not the full blown.
Yeah. It's almost like a sample of
It's a sample, yeah, a taster,
Yeah. Joseph, great talking with you. I really appreciate it.
No problem. My pleasure. Always pleasure to have you, Steve. And look, everything is possible. That's all it is. Remember, everything is possible.
It is. We have the choice to make that possible. And
this painting, I've been only 5 years painting.
Wow. Well, you know
I started at 55. I'm 60 now.
Yeah, you had that in you, and it came out, but it came out through healing, maybe healing you, but also helping to heal other people.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how it showed up. Just take
it showed up.
Because most of the time we stop ourselves from playing big. We stop ourselves. Oh, I'm too old for this. I'm too this for this. I don't know anything about drawing. I don't know about anything. I don't care. Just do it.
Well, universe has been dropping in my mind since we've been talking quite a few times the word boundaries. Everybody puts up boundaries. I don't know why I'm getting this word boundaries, but there are no boundaries when you're painting like that.
Yes, but there's no boundaries because I don't believe to be living in a box. I need to tear up that box.
Right.
Because it's not important, because we all been living in our life into boxes.
We have, and
we determine who we are through the box, but doesn't mean this is who we are. This is only our limiting belief system.
Right. And when we're living in that box, we're not truly, truly, truly living
ourselves.
Exactly. Thanks again, Joseph. We'll catch up next time.
All right. Next time. Bye. As an expert in over 35 years in energy, vibration, and frequency work, do you feel you are stuck with the same old energy in your health, in relationship, finance, or anything you desire to have? My name is Joseph Buttrus Agape from Soul Vision Awakening. I created, based on my past experiences, quanta healing art meditation to empower you to heal, change, modify your old energy using energetic painting I created or commissioned to create for my client. If you like to practice the experience within my meditation, connect with me at soulvisionawakening.com/thank you.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
Mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned.
This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.